Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I was sitting there texting and so wait, somebody saw my hair and I don't know who, but just so you know, it's not black. It's my dark purple that I love. Love, 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 love it. Now I just need to get it cut so that it isn't so scary looking. But yeah, you have to give me like 2 seconds because I need to count something really quickly, and I'll explain why in just a second. 50, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 45. Don't remember. Anyways, okay, so I was trying to figure out the math on a specific strand of beads. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so one more quick thing before we get going. Sorry, I'm a struggle bus today. Okay, so I went back and forth. It wouldn't be a morning live or any live of mine if I didn't forget to put my lipstick on. But so I don't know how many of you guys watched Rosanna and had any problem. No 3 seconds for you. I'm confused. Anyways, it's fine. Hello, hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm just like, what? I want to know how Barbara saw my hair before I went live with my hair. I don't understand. I must be forgetting something, but I didn't go, oh, I did the short last night when I decided not to do the beating besties. That's how she saw it. So, Barbara and Caroline, we have Tammy. Caroline, I sent you a message on Messenger that you haven't looked at yet. I'm afraid I might have sent it to the wrong person. So, can you send me a message? I'd appreciate it. And then we have Tammy and Dawn, Beth, Rosanna. Yeah, I remember the short note. Yeah. So I am going to preview a couple of things with the Botswana. I literally got some of it over the weekend. Bernie did a buyout and he called me knowing I was going to do Botswana agate this weekend. So I went down and of course spent way too much money. But I want to show you now, just in case you get tempted to shop elsewhere throughout the week. I'm hoping to show you enough stuff that makes you go, yep, nope, not better. Better than the Botswana. Nope, nope, not at all. So, and I'm going to start with the prettiest Botswana. I've seen some gorgeous Botswana, guys, but wait until I show you this strand. You're not going to believe it. It will probably not a lot of them will be sold because I'm going to hoard them for myself because you'll see. Here, let's just go down. Okay, guys. This camera's not doing it justice, but look at this pink Botswana agate. It's like a corally color. It is so pretty. It is like 4A grade. So like A, all the A's grades. It's so pretty. This is not, the camera is not doing it justice whatsoever, but I paid more per bead than I've paid for a few focals before, just to let you guys know. That's why I'm like, that these will probably go out in maybe pairs, maybe sets of 4, but I love y'all. Normally I want to like just give to you, but I happen to like beads too, in case you didn't know. So I have that strand which was broken open in the stuff with the buyout stuff. These were as well, just some little ovals. Are these okay? These are rice beads, right? Or do they need to taper at the end to be rice beads? I always wonder that. Like, what exactly makes a rice bead? So I have those. I'm gonna have the opaque pink Botswana, and the light is too bright, I think, or the wrong color light. Hold on. It's not showing the color as well as I would like it to. Nope. I guess we're gonna go there and then just kind of like there. That is the color of that pink Botswana. Now you're seeing a better at least on my computer screen. You're seeing a better representation. So yes. So I have these. I have the opaque pink Botswana. Now, there are going to be some people that are like, that Botswana is missing the banding. What? Huh? But look at the like swirls. This one is good. Look at all the flowering on that one. It's so pretty. So, this strand of rectangles may not have a ton of banding on it. Look at that one. But banding isn't the only thing agate is known for. It's known for the flowering. It's known for like the moody whispers of color, and where like the background just kind of seems to fade in and of itself. So yeah, sort of an oval shape for rice. Flat ends are barrels and drums. Okay, so would you consider those ones rice barrels then? Okay, and then I have, you guys see this deep maroon burgundy color. I sent some of this to Becky in her promo box, but I kept some out, and I might just have to take a little leap of faith that everybody's gonna like it as much as I do and go buy some more. And then I did not have these, or you would have had drops, Rosanna. I promise. That's why I put the check glass drops in with your order. It was because it didn't have them. Show them to you again. Where did I just put them? You just had them in your hand. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're there. They're underneath the football strand over here. So they don't like go flat across. So I don't think they'd be a drum. But I think those are rice seeds. They're pretty. I know that much. And then I have some faceted ovals in all the colors, more of the burgundy. These sets are going to be fun to put together. Let me tell you, for Saturday, it's going to be so much fun. Yeah, and you can tell that I haven't had them for long because, and that they're from a buyout because they're not stranded. Here's some more ovals. Here is just a like a little nugget bead. This nugget bead actually came from the ones that Rosanna found in Oregon. So that's where those nuggets are from. I was playing around with some ideas. So I had those. I have the longer, like teardrop drops, and then I have these itty bitty baby ones too. I'm just a baby. But even those have some like really pretty banding on them. So, they are rice. Oh, gorgeous. Yes. Whatever my bead buddy wants, charge me. Okay. So pretty. And then I bought all of these strands and the that were in it. Oh, dropped one. Let's want it down. Okay. These are more of the like cloudy. There is banding on some of these beads, but I like the really dark opaque gray to go in between some of these lighter drops and focals and stuff because it pulls out and like helps to emphasize the color, and within the drop it pulls out the deeper tones within the banding. So I really like these. So I got those 4 strands so that I can put a bunch in. I know you're getting ready to go to the doctor, Beth. Love y'all. Okay, and then, oh, there's one more faceted one in this little baggie. Okay. Then most of this was from a buyout. So again, it's like all loose. Well, some of it is heart and not just these. Hold on. Some more drops. And again, you can see why like I pulled the darker 4mm for strands or for drops like this that are like beautiful, but you may not notice all of the coloring in them. So pulling in the darker colors helps. Oh yeah, did I forget to show off these pretties? Like that one. Look at that one right there. This is like that purple brown with the burgundy. That's what this one looks like. Exactly like this one. It's got like the brownish purple and then the like maroon, which is beautiful. So we have those hearts. We have these hearts. This pretty pink one's pretty. So is this one. This is like really light pink and gray. So you put it next to, if I can get this bag open. So if you have the lighter banding, you put it next to the darker bead and it helps make it pop more. Also, what was I just going to say? I don't remember. Look at this one, you guys. I hope you can see the pattern. The stupid light. Okay, have to turn off for 1 second, otherwise we won't be able to see it. You see that? It's so pretty. And it like, I just love it. And it continues around to the back. Some of these are like the moody classic ones. Obviously, there's going to be the ones that are more desirable. But I love them all. So we have that shade. Here, I'm going to show you this too to see if you can get. Okay, now maybe I'll just leave the bright light off for a while. See the brownish purple in it and then the maroon. It's just so pretty. I don't know. They're pretty. So I have those hearts. The other ones I showed you. These were part of the same buyout. There's this one, which this one is drilled right that way. But this is all like grays and pinks in here, like really light. And then you go to the back and it's like more, it's just beautiful because like the flat, it's not flat on the front. So you're getting some texture and dimension because it's not drilled completely flat. So there are divots that are deeper than others and whatever else. And then like, look at this one. Oh, and then the other side. This is definitely what I would call a double-sided pendant because depending upon what you put with it, this is one look, and then this is a whole other look. So it's like you get two necklaces for the price of one. Oh, yay, Julie, I'm so excited you're here. Yay. You like the beads better in CV? I'm confused. Oh, the companion bundle. Mine is out for delivery right now. And Caroline, that happens quite a bit. Question, why do the other members, I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, you guys. And if you're a member of the channel, we talked about it over the weekend. I'm gonna add the second tier today. But the one that's $4.99, if you're on that membership list, you'll get 5% off. And those who are on the $9.99 list get 10% off any order that they place with me. So, Tammy, you do. Was it not on your invoice? That's my bad, and I will rectify that. I will rectify that. And like I just said, I'm changing it starting in October, but I'm including Saturday's sale because, oh wait, Saturday is the 1st, right? Am I losing my mind? One could have nothing to do with the other. Yes, the 1st is on Saturday. So you will get 10% off. I'm sorry if there was an issue on yours, Tammy. We will fix it. Okay, here's another one that's just like mostly gray with little hints of pink up at the top. There's more banding on the other side. It's beautiful. And then these are the ones I was talking about. These are the white. They're so pretty. Like again, this side is whites and creams and browns. You flip it over and it's white with like pink speckles and like little rivers running through it. Two completely different pendants from one side to the other. So yes, I'm excited. You're like, yay, I get to go shopping. Hi, Dorothy. But I really tried to like get you guys some interesting options. Like I said, I'm still putting stuff together. I believe I showed you guys the peanut beads. If I didn't, I'm going to show you right now. And if you guys like them, let me know so I can go get more. It's a shape I've never seen before. Oh, I believe most of you have seen it, but if you guys like the shape of the peanut, not the other thing they kind of sort of look like, but they are, I believe they're drilled side to side. Oops, sorry. They're drilled side to side, but I still think they're beautiful, even with them looking like so I think they're very pretty. So kind of, oops, what happened? Are we back now? Okay. Then these are just some more ovals. There are some medium-sized hearts in here. These are like some little squatty squished pillow beads, I think they're called. They remind me of like a bicone that just got squished. I'll try to show it so you guys can kind of see a little better. See, it's like a bicone that somebody just went squish. So, but those are pretty. Again, you can see they're from a buyout, so they're not stranded. They're just so pretty. Also, when I'm putting together the collections, do you want a variety of color in them, or would you prefer to just get ones that are very similar to whatever pendant it is that you order? Because I couldn't, I wasn't sure, but yeah. That said, I can't miss anything. Well, until the doctor starts talking, and then that is way more important than anything I have to. So let me know what you guys think as far as that goes. I do have some. Oh, I forgot. There's more of these. Just a second. I forgot. I have another shape over here. But yeah, you can generally tell when it's a buyout because there's either only like one strand of something, or there's like a broken open strand of things. So, and this one was kind of a mix of all of that. So, like you guys, my cost for these was almost $2 a bead. They're that high quality. So, they're just great. And these more like burgundy Botswana are totally calling my name. But as I said, Rosanna, I have some stuff put to the side because they didn't have it. So like he didn't have it at the time that I sent out your thing, but he got the buyout since then, and so I want to send you some drops. Now that I have a few strands I can kind of pull through, but yeah. So if you guys would like things to be similar color to what your thing is, I mean, I guess I can always just do like color blocking with the like collections, and then you can make your decision that way. It's completely up to you. I do not know what my fan is not pointed at me. It's a little warm in here. Okay. I also have I also have these. And this is probably my favorite one. I did not see this one. Do you see that, Rosanna? In this one stripe, there's like 4 or 5 different colors. And these are drilled more central like. So let me show you what I mean. That's how it's threaded. Oh, yes, banding, exactly. There's literally this one darker stripe. It literally has 4 different smaller thin stripes within it. And then up at the top, you see it goes more towards the red. And then we get back towards the white over here. This one is just like, look at that. These could be focals in and of themselves. Don't you agree, Rosanna? Beth just can't. She's like, yeah, we're still waiting for the doctor. can't let go. But yes, so I hope you guys approve of the choices I made. Look at this one. And everybody, I know that you all think this is pretty. It's just, I know if anybody is going to geek out as hard as I am over the Botswana agate, it's going to be Rosanna. So, it's just so pretty. Okay, Rosanna. Rosanna thinks they can be their own focal, which makes me happy because I thought so too. And that just allows me the opportunity to like do a few different shapes, sizes. You know, maybe I'll put a couple in pairs for like another kit just so that it's there. I will show you, I'm going to be bringing some other colors in, you guys, specifically with the idea of them being used with the Botswana. So I have some banded gray agate that is also beautiful. And I have it in ovals, rectangles, and coin beads. So if the Botswana rectangles are a little out of your budget, there's no reason why you can't still take one of these. That was just beautiful. Oh, that one's pretty. And it's drilled kind of like, oh, I guess it does go pretty straight across. It doesn't look like that in my hand. But if you were to get this focal, you can always put it with the gray banded agate, and you still have a gorgeous bracelet, necklace, whatever it is that you are looking for. So, like I said, I have these, and I got 2 strands of the ovals, 2 strands of the rectangles, and 2 strands of the coins, so that I can sprinkle those in and amongst the collections as well. Oh, here's the other coin. And then I'm also going to have some white jade that is very pretty, and I'm gonna probably go and get some 6mm too. If you guys would like to see the 8s, I can always grab a strand, and if they sell, I can go back and get more. Totally fun. Now, I want you guys to like know that there are different grades in every single bead that you find. And that includes howlite. And this is AA quality howlite because it's got more white, and then the speckles, they're like larger. So this is a whole different beast from what they use to like dye and make faux turquoise and whatever else. So it's just pretty. So you can see I'll have these as well. And even though they're AA quality, they're still very reasonably priced. So again, you could put those in between different beads. So like, you know, it's a good bead grade when their spacers are 4mm of the same stone. That's like almost a given at any place. If you're not sure and someone's trying to tell you, this is a very good mark. If they're putting 4mm instead of a seed bead or a knot or whatever, it's generally higher quality. So I'm going to have that stuff. Also, another option, you guys. I don't know why I keep putting this away, but I'm not done. I do have another option. Like I said, I have some of the beautiful nuggets that Rosanna found when she was in Oregon, and so kindly sold some to me. So I have some of those that will probably be used as like the secondary focal, which is where what I mean when I say that is that it hits right at the collarbone and helps draw your eye from the pendant up to your face instead of it just resting down here. But another very inexpensive option that I love to put with it is these Job's tears. So these are literally seed beads, and they are very inexpensive. They're kind of like a bluish gray. Some of them almost go into that like reddish gray, but look at how pretty they look together. Those can totally be part of it. So say you can only afford to get one of the smaller nuggets or whatever else, you can get a strand of these for like, I think they're like $3 or $4. Very inexpensive. And I'll be splitting some strands up to put in baggies, but this just allows you to have nice beads to go with it. They're very pretty and they go with them. It's one of my favorite, like, I don't want to say cheap, but it that's the stuff that allowed me to have quality beads when I was first starting out. Was I would find a good inexpensive bead. Okay, Julie, what did you say? You done with people. Sorry, hold on. I'm sorry. I missed something. I'm sorry. Moody cool colors, yes. Put that definitely in Rosanna's box. She'll have to tell me. And then Renee, Blessed and Beautiful is indeed Renee. The dark is so gray. I love how yes. How could I get those? They're the white ones. So the jade, the howlite, or the white Botswana. I hit that, sorry. I'm trying to figure out which ones you need. You're totally okay. Yeah, you don't need to apologize. You're totally good. So I see you then. Goodness, girls. You're supposed to be hello. Anyway, so I have a sale on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then however that breaks up for the middle of the country, you can do that. Also, you can join me on Saturday morning. You can also always reach out to me at my email address, which is the exact same name of my channel, titistrinketsandtreasures on Gmail at gmail.com. You can reach to me there. If there is a specific stone you're looking for, if there is a specific, if you just want something new and interesting, we have all of that. I get a lot of really good stuff from Bernie's because I go into the back room, just like Taylor's Falls has the downstairs. Bernie's version of that is the back room, and he doesn't let a lot of people shop back there. So, but like, these are all blue Botswana 4mm rounds, which is just bananas. And he had never seen it before. So it's just like, look at how pretty that is. It's just, they're gorgeous. They're not cheap stamps, and I only have two, but I'm gonna break some up and share. Because you know, sharing is caring, right? Also, I have this, I don't know if it's gonna show. Oh, there it goes. You see that? This perfectly matches those corally pink Botswana agate that I showed at the beginning that some of you may not have seen. But like, look, Come on, get the flash. Look at how perfectly that goes together. This is a cabochon, though. It's not drilled. I didn't realize that when I purchased it. The peak flash. You need a mandrel. Okay, not a problem. Can't wait till Saturday. I'm definitely interested in the Botswana beads and pendants. Cool beans. Yeah, and I'm gonna probably go schedule that after the live. And if those of you who have channels or Facebook groups or just have other beady friends, it would be great if you could share it once it's all posted up. I would really appreciate that. And there was something else I was going to say. I also have some pendants and some findings that I'm going to have for the first time. I have some, I know, Julie, isn't it beautiful? And yeah. So I've gone back and forth about whether or not to have Steve try to drill it. And I would probably have him drill like across the top right here. But I'm also scared to death so that we would lose this beautiful flash. So you guys might just have to figure, those of you who can wire wrap, that's not a problem for you. The rest of us, like, and me included, would not know what to do with it. Sorry. My lips were getting that gummy gross feeling. So I'll just have naked lips for the rest of the day. But even, you guys, even in these humble little nuggets, I just can't get over Botswana today, apparently. Look at they're just gorgeous. So that's what I'm saying. Even if you have a smaller budget and you can only get a few of these little nuggets, put them with the gray banded agate or put them with the howlite. It still looks beautiful. Or the white jade. There's a way to do it, and that's what I was doing full strands and everything else, and I can still do a full strand for anybody. If I have something that I put in a set, sorry, I'm trying to get over for a second. If I have something that I put in a set and you would prefer to have a full strand, ask me if it's possible. And if it is, I will give you a strand possible and you can go, oh my goodness. That's just not allowed, Julie. Okay. Okay. Well, girl, you're part of the club because Roseanne and Steve is the OG as far as I know. He was the first Steve. He was there when I came into Beading. They've been married for years. He was the first. So make sure you let him know I said that he's, the original gangster when it comes to, or original gentleman. Let's call it that. Because that's what Steve is. He is a gentleman. So, but he's the original. Then there's me. Is Kimberly's a Steve too? I can't remember. There's a bunch of us that all fall within that category. So it's kind of cool that I have another Steve in the club. That's awesome. So, yeah, we'll just say the original gentleman because I don't know. He was talking more like a gangster on the end of Rosanna's live today. Just saying. Oh, Kimberly's is Matthew. Who else, Rosanna? Because I know it's not just me, you, and now Julie. There's a few others. But yes. And then you guys, I'm gonna have some like metal. Gotta go back down to the mat. I'm gonna hold something under the camera. I've got some different like pendants And you guys, these came in, and my initial thought is cut off the loop, turn it like that, wire up something in the middle here, and then you can have drops all the way around the edge. This would make it so easy to like sew, to like whip stitch a small crystal or gemstone or something. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but oh my gosh, you've had two Steves? Oh yes, PK has a Steve too. Yeah. Oh, that's because they're the best, right? How could you have anything else? Something that you will learn about Bernie strands is they are very full. Like, I know that some people like to swirl it up. Becky will tell you you can't swirl up and leave things on the strand when it comes to Bernie strand. They are full. They do not come with like empty thread space. They're very full. Anybody who's ordered just about anything from me will be able to attest to that. So, but don't you guys agree that there's actually three Steves? Okay, so Julie, when are you coming on Beating Besties so you can explain? You need to explain. So we need to have you on Beating Besties. Oh, and you guys, if anybody wants to come on Beating Besties, please let me know. I would like to fill out the calendar more. Currently, I don't have any guests scheduled. I may circle back around and like have Rosanna on because I haven't got to ask her the like questions that I ask everybody to pick now on the sorry, allergies are really bad today. Um I forget what I was going to say. Oh, I would love to have you guys on there. Please just let me know. I try to have fun with my guests. It's just about having fun, chitty chatting, and all of that. But can you not see how easy? Because there's these like little triangle spots above the first loop, and that could be your connection point for chain, um, for anything. And then you can literally just whip stitch, and it could even look cool. These loops kind of um change like size and go down, and then they go, but you could do the same thing with crystals, and I think that would be, I did see that. Yes, I did. We will talk. I think you have my number. If you don't, I'll send it to you so we can chat. But I think that would be a very way to take a very humble. I mean, you could still do it and leave the loop on. I'm not saying that. I just see something wire wrapped in the center area. So you could start with like 3 millimeter and then get bigger, 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 and use like the center strands to put stuff to like hang the pendant from, whatever. I just think they'd be cute. They'd be good earrings. They'd be all of that. So I don't know. I may have to do it myself because it's fun. So I'm gonna have that one. I'm going to have this beautiful beauty, which I really like a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. This was another one that I was very happy when it came in because, you know, when you order off of a computer screen, you don't always know what you're going to get. You could also put some like flat back crystals in all of these like little holes. That could be really pretty. So this is a good one. And see, it was kind of this one that inspired me for this one. I was like, oh, it should just be this. But I really like it. These are not holes. They're just like little decorative like areas. They're very pretty. So yeah. So you preview the beads and then you sell the, yes, my sales are on Saturday. So that does not mean that I can't personal shop for you throughout the week. I am instilling a new rule that if I custom shop for you and you're like, yep, I want all of that stuff, and I send it out, and then you're like, not so much. You guys, the time, work, and effort that goes into a personal shop, they're not going to be refundable. And I know that can be scary. Just know that I would never send you something I wouldn't put in my own stash. Also, during one of the buyouts, I discovered a stone, and now I'm not going to be able to remember what the name of it is. Bernie didn't know what it was either, so that's why I have it like written down. Where is it? Oh, come on. Hopefully it'll come up if I Google image search. It's a gemstone from Indonesia. It's like Magnolia or something like that. Okay. Now it's saying it's something else. Of course it is. The thing is, if I close this and turn on the light and take another picture, it's going to tell me it was something else, which can sometimes be annoying. No. Anyways, I will find the name before Saturday, but this is it. They're found in Indonesia. They just started. I can't remember now if it's the 90s or like the 2000 early 2000s, but it's beautiful. It comes in multiple colors, comes in oranges and reds and everything else. Blue is the most popular. And they're really pretty. So, of course, blue is the most popular. They are the most, blue has the most favorite colors of any other color there is, so that makes sense. Um, and then I'm gonna have a deal for you guys because these were one of those things that when they got here I wasn't as pleased with, and I know it's because I've become a bead snob from going to Bernie's. But like this blue and golden turquoise does not even like hold a candle to what I can get at Bernie's. So I have 5 of these. So you guys can reach out to me if you'd be interested. They are double drilled. I was thinking that they would make a nice like watch band or something. But I have 5 of them. So if there's anybody who wants one, just email me. I'll put it to the side. I'll start your Saturday bin early. That's totally okay. Sale's a sale, a sale, a sale, you know? So yeah. Oh geez, I think I have some of those smaller beads of those blue ones. Yes, keep them, Rosanna. I will give you all the what's what on Saturday, but it's not the sea sediment. It's not that. It's not there's a couple of others. It's not that. It's like Magliola or something. Now it's gonna drive me crazy. It's gonna drive me nuts. Do. This is what happens. There's a few that they've been finding. Natural light is one that's getting really popular. And then I just cannot find. And then there's just the Indonesian agate, which is gorgeous. Unfortunately, I do not have access to that at this present moment in time, but I did ask Bernie to keep an eye out for it because it is very pretty. Oh, I also have these agates. I will tell you that are like pink and black striped, but they are very delicate because they do have the like quartz. This one's fine. That one's fine. It's the ones that have more of the like crackle in them that you have to be careful with. And then he had these, but there's only 8 of them, of these little things. But I thought they were pretty, and whether you put them with like this or you use them as the focal, like say in a bracelet, that would be really pretty. I'm not sure how I'm gonna put this. Might just be something I put out and are like, if somebody likes it, let me know. But I'm trying to bring you guys some interesting stuff, the stuff that you can't find at your local bead store. Or maybe you can, and now just to go and ask them if they have a back room. That's also an option. You never know. I was late. Where are you unboxing from? Yes, myself. This is some of the stuff I'm gonna have in my sale on Saturday. So yeah, definitely go back and watch the replay. I'm gonna have This is Botswana agate. This is gray banded agate, but I'm gonna have all kinds of different. I have a bunch of black banded agate that I'm going to show off. I have it in rounds and rectangles and ovals, and some of them have the quartz in it. Some of it is just black banded agate. So I'm gonna have that is just pink banded agate. This is just an agate, but yeah, isn't it pretty? Yeah. Do not worry. Rosanna will attest. I package my boxes, the orders that go out the way I would want them to be, that I would like to receive them. So like I do the little bubble mailer thingies and put them in and all of that. But yeah, so, and for Beth. Yeah. But I have 2 strands of these, but as I said, some of them are broken. I got some pretty zebra jasper, but I ordered complimentary stones to go with it. I have bronzite that I will have. And then I have a few things that are out that I've ordered, I'm just waiting for. So when those come in, I'll have those too. Speaking of, where I was looking for something specific. Where did it go? Did I put it away? Oh, these are some more of the. So they're agate and quartz, like together. I know there's an official term for that. It's just not coming to my head right now. And some of them are more pink than others, as you'll see. Like this one actually has, like, it's reminiscent of Dragonbane because it's got purples and pinks up there, which is fun. Trying to think, what else was I gonna show? There was something else I just wanted. I want to like keep you guys interested, and so like I said, I'm going to go and schedule the live. I'll take a few pictures and schedule the live, and then we'll go from there. But I'm bummed that this didn't happen sooner, and I didn't think to do it sooner. I know she'll come back and watch, but I also got the sweetest package from my bead buddy over the weekend. And when Rosanna was doing her Gollum unboxing, I was like, if anybody, wants to get me some, oh, those are not from her. Those are different. I was like, oh, Christmas. Oh yeah, and my birthday's in January. So hint, 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 hint. And she took no and ended up being my bead buddy. We have like a group of about 10 or 12 of us. And yeah, so we have bead buddies and we're just there to check in on each other. You don't have to send your bead buddy anything, nothing like that. But look, okay, I get the hype. I get the hype now. I completely 1000% get the hype. These are just stunning. They're beautiful. She picked some gorgeous ones to send me, and I'm so thankful. And I'm just ecstatic to have it. So, yeah, she picked some beautiful ones out. And then she sent me some seed beads, and I'm a total like dusty blue, sage green, all of that. So these, I don't know if you're picking it up, but this is two different shades of blue that I really like. Um, and then she sent me these little check glass red ladybugs with a gold wash. Love me a good ladybug. She sent me some apatite rounds. She sent me some little faceted crystals, which are really pretty. I forgot to ask her what this other one was, but look at these. They're just really pretty. So those check glass fire polish. She sent me some little sodalite faceted cubes. And you guys, you don't have to be a member of anything to pick a bead buddy. Like if you want a bead buddy, just like, oh, she's back. I thought you left. Yay! And then she sent me these. What were these ones? This is the only baggie that you didn't have labeled in the package, Dawn. It was the only one. And I'm like, I can't tell if they're coral fossil or if they're like, if they're, I just don't know what they are. So tell me what these are. I love the yellow and oranges. If you guys are interested in doing bead buddies, there's no reason we can't do that in Beading Besties. There's no reason we can't have like a list and whatever else. Just know you're not required to spend money. If you choose to do so, that is completely up to you. But I think it's fun. It's good. You have somebody checking in on you. A lot of us have disabilities that make it difficult to socialize outside of the home. And when that happens and you have to decline so many invitations, people stop asking. So it can be very hard. So it's nice. I did not do the Bead Buddy situation the first time around when it lasted like for 2 months. This one we're going through to the end of the year because of the holidays. To pick a new one would be a lot, but Beth has a very good way of like picking. And it's like a random draw kind of thing. So it's a lot of fun. And I got these just when I needed it most, and it included the sweetest little note in it, and it really made my day. So thank you very much, Dawn. They are check glass drops. Okay, cool. Didn't know. They're very pretty. Um, so we are at 12 o'clock, you guys. I was looking for one other thing that I got in the mail that I wanted to show you guys. I got some more really, really, really cool links to like design with, that's getting put aside. Because I got, there's some things that I did. You guys are probably like, what do you have over there? It's like Mary Poppins. The never ending. Oh, I didn't realize I had two of those. That's good. You'll be happy, Beth. You have options. I don't know. I had one of those like little strands. I don't know. I did get these, and you guys will have to tell me if you would like them. I got these like little antique bronze jingle bell beads that I thought could be cute for the holidays. And like they're gonna jingle more if they're hanging when others than when it's by itself, but you can still hear the jingle bell. Or like if you want to put it on your cat's collar or something like that. If you're trying to find your niche in the jewelry world, let me tell you right now, you might want to think about dog jewelry because I stumbled across a couple of pages and that stuff sells ridiculously well and for more than I would pay. But if you're looking for your niche, that could be it. Like I said, there is room for all of us. We don't need to like compete or whatever else. We just lift each other up, then we just have a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I also got these. And I have more than one saved. But I got these in this and this is actually antique bronze. It's not like antique brass that they're saying is also antique bronze. And it has like all these little symbols on it, and it's just really pretty. Like I said, I got two orders of these. The bell is really nice. So this could be, you could use this on oh my gosh. Why am I going dumb? The thing, wind chimes. I was like, the thing, you hang out and the wind makes noise, wind chimes. This would be a really pretty wind chime. It would also be really nice as a pendant. And so I'm going to have these and some other goodies. I'm trying to bring you guys, like I said, stuff that you may or may not be able to find at your local bead store and or maybe didn't even know that you might want to have. So like I said, I'm gonna have some findings this week, some bead caps and spacer beads, some I have these ones that are listed as, when I bought them, they were listed as buttons, but they're also, I don't know, they're also could be used as a button, but they sit up on top. The shank allows them to sit up on top of the beads as like a spacer. So, but you could also use it as a button if you want to do a button closure. So, but I'm going to make sure that I have like wire ready or head pins ready so I can show you guys stuff, show you how it's drilled, all of that kind of stuff. But I am busy this week, so I don't. Oh, is that what it's called? It's called a temple bell? Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for telling us that. It makes sense. I'm sitting here trying to show you guys again. It has like the little meditating. I just think it's really nice, and the jingle is really like soft and melodic. It's not annoying. So I just thought those would be really pretty as a little pendant. It could be like on a pearl necklace. This could be one like that we talked of where you put a small lobster claw on it, or just a jump ring. You do make your own jewelry, so you can obviously take something off of it. And then this could be something that maybe gets swapped out for something else. And I think that's also a really cool thing that we should maybe talk about a little bit more. But being able to like have custom like pendants that you can take on and off that go with various different things, or maybe there's various pendants that go, but it's something that I think could like work for a lot of people. Um, it got brought up because I made a red and white necklace out of my found options objects channel, and we were talking about found objects challenge. I don't that's not another channel. Well, it is because it's Randy's, but um, I don't know where I was going with any of that. Um, oh, so we were talking about how to make the necklace more of an annual design instead of just a weekend design. Also, oh, this is not what I thought. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, you guys, I've got to show you this before we go because I don't have the finished one right here because my sister-in-law has it. Oh, these are the like buttons that you can also use as a bead, and then it sets up. I did a bunch of beadable pens, and I would slide these down on like the little Highland cow, and I put one on both sides so that it was like double sided. You just did only the front of the cow didn't get a bow, it was on both sides. So I did that. But I got these really cute, adorable little frogs from Beadbox Bargains, and I was all excited to use them. Sorry, I'm looking for the little like spacer bead that I found was like the perfect. Nope, not that one. Where are they? I just had them out. They're little gold bicones. Oops, are these them? Yes. So there was just one problem. You're supposed to, you can string them on, or I was hoping you would be able to just string them on, but their holes do not line up. That hole and that hole do not line up. And I guess I could have probably tried like seal on or something, but that did not like I didn't think of that until just this very moment. But I'm gonna go ahead and just do it on a head pin because I don't see any of my head pins now. Dang it. I just had them right here. See what I get for clearing off my bead mat. So I tried to do this so many times over and could not get the head pin to go through it because that's what I wanted to do with them. I wanted them to be like cute little dangles on a bracelet, a necklace. I ended up making them like little purse charms. Ooh, okay. But I'm gonna show you this because it like came to me and I was really sad that they didn't have any more. So if you have them and have not been able to figure out what to do, this is what I did. I stuck a head pin of whatever size. And then I came to this like 4 millimeter, it might be 4 by 6 millimeter bicone, and I used that to get it so that he was like sitting up a little bit more. And then I simply strung on. Can I pull one out? I thought I had. Are you kidding me right now? This isn't the right one. It has to be one that I can like. What happened? I just had it out. It's the whole. I saw the bead and I was like, yep, I'm going to show them this. Okay, this isn't as cute as like the maple leaf was, but I'm going to show you. I just put it on the edge of one of the like maple leaves, and it makes it look like the frog is sitting on a lily pad. That's why the maple one's more important, or more like the look that I had. It was so cute. Do I really? Oh, here's one. Aha! I found one. Okay, you'll see why I wanted the maple one. It looks even more like a lily pad. Look. So your little froggy is sitting up and it's either 18 or 24 karat gold plated real cubic zirconia down the back of the frog. So not, it's not cheap or gaudy looking. And I was really bummed because I also got some in platinum. Um, but I made little like purse or cell phone or zipper pull charms, and I just put I put a couple of beads, and then I just put a little one of my really small little lobster clasps on it. But just in case any of you had not, okay, Carolyn, I will. Just in case some of you also got this and weren't sure what to do with it, that was my solution. So I was like, oh no, I have to show them this because I saw comments, there were rumblings, I don't know how to use this. It's not going on a head pin. I can't thread it, da 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 da, because the holes didn't line up. So just in case any of you also had them, I wanted to share that information. So alrighty, like I said, I've got to get to it to make sure that I am ready. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to go take some photos and schedule the live itself. So then if you would not mind sharing it on your channels or your page or wherever else you may be when it comes to social media, I would be very grateful that you did so. So I hope that you guys all have a fabulous rest of your day. And as always, happy beading.